Mountains, across 5,000 miles of water, 5 miles. Once we're in enemy territory, as a bushwhacking guerrilla army, we're going to be doing one thing and one thing only: killing Nazis. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I sure as hell didn't come down from the goddamn Smoky Mountains, cross 5,000 miles of water, fight my way through half of Sicily, and jump out of a fucking aeroplane to teach the Nazis lessons in humanity. Nazi ain't got no humanity. They're the foot soldiers of a Jew-hating, mass-murdering maniac, and they need to be destroyed. That's why any and every sumbitch we find wearing a Nazi uniform, they're gonna die.
Man in a Tub presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great again.
Trevor.
I mean, why did he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breast?
Welcome one and welcome all. This is the Tubcast. It's time to have a ball. It's a haiku, or a poem, or a
Patently not a haiku, sir.
I can't.
Hey, you got to talk into the side.
There,
you
now
go.
we can hear you.
There we go.
What was that? It was not a haiku. I
it's
know.
not a
I
haiku.
know. I was just naming things that sound like poems.
Haikus don't rhyme.
Haikus
Your
do not rhyme.
your face is a haiku.
My face is not there.
It's not there.
Where is it not?
I don't know. Oh, man.
The correct answer is your face is not anywhere that is not where it is.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
I'm
We all,
doing pretty
all
good.
doing good. Jeremy was unable to join us for another week. We banned him from the tub. For obvious reasons we don't need to get into. He's just gone. So,
Yeah.
it's just a thing.
Had to do with a whale.
Yeah. But we have Nathan sitting in his seat. How's it feel?
It's kind of warm.
That's weird.
That's because of the whale.
Does it feel, do you feel more, I'd say, like Republican sitting in that chair?
Well, no, but I feel mighty libertarian.
Okay,
I'm going to
okay,
tell you
good.
all about it.
Okay, good.
See, government is bad, and we should not have it.
All right. You suck. I agree. I don't like the freeway. I like the interstate, but only if it was like funded by private businesses. You know what I mean?
You like toll roads?
Yeah.
Only the privatist.
Oh, tell me about the private businesses.
No, Nathan. You're fired.
So,
Can't fire me.
yeah. But no, Jeremy will be back next week.
Yes,
safe and
he
sound,
will.
back in his cushy libertarian chair.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call it, a libertarian.
The libertarian. Hey, Garbear96,
Yo.
what's
Hey.
up?
What's up?
So hey, oh yeah, okay, yeah, we remember you. We saw that you followed us again last night when we weren't live. So as always, I'm Eric. You know, we got Kyle.
Hey,
we
that's me.
got Nathan.
Hello.
We got Trevor.
Hi.
And then and sitting in the special guest spot is Mr. Kuipers.
What up?
How's it going, Mr. Kuipers?
Pretty well.
Yeah?
Finally got my shirt, so I'm happy
You're really
about that.
excited about this shirt.
Well, yeah, like it took like a week longer than like Amazon was telling me I was going to get here. So
What's the you told me, and I forgot. It was some
Bravest Warriors.
Bravest Warriors.
Is Nathan? Are you familiar with it? You're the one I haven't asked yet.
I feel like you and I have talked about this like 3 times and I've never seen it.
Probably.
Like
Okay.
one of them animes.
I met an Annie Mae once. She was real pretty.
Close enough.
Yeah. So, lack of beards makes Garbear sad. That's I'm guessing they're
I got
talking
a
about
beard.
Kuipers, right?
Well, Kuiper's
Probably.
probably me. I did just shave. The
Oh,
other day, so-
Trevor.
Trevor.
I don't know.
He likes to shave. Okay,
I
leave
do,
him
yeah.
alone.
You know
I
what?
used to like having a beard. I guess as much as a beard as I ever had, but I like shaving.
He likes shaved face is
That's
better.
nice about it.
That's terrible.
I did just trim up my neckline because it was receding down my neck, and I was like, I look disgusting.
It was
Wait,
receding
wait,
down your neck.
advancing down your neck?
Advancing.
Advancing
Okay.
is the word that I meant.
I thought you were like, I've got a receding neckline.
Yeah.
I'm going beard bald.
It's actually just shifting down. It's not even like.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good. That would not be good.
Harrison says hi, whiskered. Or
Yeah,
hey,
I
whiskered.
said hi to
Stop
couple-
using the
No,
chat.
we were in the middle
Stop
of talking.
using the chat, Kyle.
Harrison showed up. I wanted to make sure that we all said hi to him.
Stop
so-
using the chat.
Hi, Harrison.
Well, the intern was too busy talking about his shirt to welcome people.
Yeah.
So
Stop talking about your shirt.
I'm sorry.
He's excited, okay?
You're on this planet for one reason, and it ain't no shirt.
It's a fun thing that it's I don't know, the creator of Adventure Time. I really like Adventure Time, so I might be tempted to watch this thing that you are wearing on your chest.
Plus, like the first season is only like 1 hour total, so
Okay.
you get if you
I
got
could get
time.
through it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's a kids show, right?
Say it again because I've already forgot the title of it.
Bravest Warriors.
Bravest Warriors. It's the
Yeah.
most generic cartoon name ever.
It is, but it's pretty good.
Okay, I believe it.
I have to file a complaint with the tub.
What's that?
Nathan stole my koozie.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Get your own koozie.
Yeah.
Go.
Where's Nathan's koozie?
Yeah, get your own koozie.
Well, he's just
Sorry,
needs to
I
So
didn't,
yours
I didn't
is back
see
there.
this one.
Okay, there
no,
you go.
mine's here. He
I
just had to
always
steal
get the rebel
Jeremy's.
one because I'm the good guy.
And I always get Darth Vader because
Are you implying BB-8 is not the good guy?
He's a robot.
I guess I'm. I guess I'm.
doesn't have a soul.
I guess I'm
Just
loyal
like
to
you're
the Empire.
atheist, but
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the battle droids weren't bad then either.
What?
Battle droids weren't bad then because they're robots too.
No, just the Nemoidians.
The what?
Leonard
Trade
Nimoy,
Federation.
The-
New Gunray. Yeah.
the Leonard Nimoyan.
The Asian
Okay.
caricatures.
So
Nonsense.
That's
I don't know
neat.
what you're talking about.
yeah, we're all here. We're in the tub. We're having a good
Yes.
time. We're having a swell time. You know, I'm excited to cover our stories and talk.
Yeah.
And
You sound excited.
You
What's
have
going
not
on, Eric?
convinced me.
What's going on? What's-
Garbear says, "Guys, I'm about to turn up." What? Turn up what?
Turn up.
Turn up for what?
No. You turned down for what?
I'm about to radish.
Sorry,
Every-
I didn't want to twist his words.
No,
just for a simple joke.
Turn up. That means he's getting ready to go.
Okay.
He's
good.
excited.
Oh, I'm excited too. Can't you
Oh,
tell
okay.
by my
see,
voice?
You say
No.
he's about to turn up. You say he's about to go. That I take that as in he's about to leave.
No, like turn up. When you turn down, that's when you're like ending things. You're gonna go home. You're gonna stop drinking. You're turning down for the night.
Oh.
Wait. We're not stopping drinking? Snipers.
So, Crazy Legs says, why is this Wednesday night thing a big secret? I'm getting a little turnt about it.
So much turning.
Who's in the Men in a Tub chat that just typed me?
Well, the next reply should be a good clue to it.
Oh, wait,
Trevor.
Trevor.
Thank you, Kuipers.
Yeah, it's a big secret. It really is. No, we just, it's fun to, because we have an idea of what we want it to be, and it's one of those things where it's better to not just be like, this is what it's going to be, and then not be able to deliver on that.
We want to have it ready.
So we kind of want to plan it, and then we'll deliver something. It's just going to take us a little time because we want it to be nice, and we're doing it for you, and it's going to be special, and we're putting a lot of time and effort into it.
I made this for you.
It's like a Chicago-style pizza. It takes a bit longer.
It
bake.
takes
but it
longer
tastes
to bake.
that much better.
Depending on who you ask and which region you.
Well, if you don't like Chicago-style pizza, you're wrong.
No!
I don't know that I've ever had Chicago-style pizza.
Really?
I've had it. I can
good.
say it's pizza, which
Whoa.
I like pizza.
That's offensive.
No, I like pizza.
If you're referring to old Chicago-style pizza, you haven't had Chicago-style pizza.
Old
Wait,
Chicago style?
Yeah, that's not Chicago-style
No,
pizza.
I've been to Chicago.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Okay.
That makes sense then.
I do take that back because one time we were road tripping to Washington, D.C., and my dad made sure we stopped in Chicago to get some Chicago-style pizza. So I know I've had it. I just don't remember it.
So Chicago style pizza, if you're not aware, it's like a pie, an actual
huge,
pie.
Yeah.
They put crust underneath, and then they fill it in with sauce and stuff.
On
Sauce
top.
is on top, yeah.
Well,
my God.
there's
supposed to be.
there's
That's-
some inside with the meat and the cheese,
but
and
then
then
it's on top.
they put a layer of crust on the top, and then put some sauce on the top there. So, I don't know.
Basically like the Big Mac of pizzas.
I guess. If
No,
not the
it's
bread. though.
like
If you want a McDonald's,
it's
Isaac,
like
yes.
it's like a really big pot pie that's got pizza stuff on the
Ew.
inside.
No, it's not. A
I
pot
don't
pie
know
has a
what you're
top
talking
on
about,
it.
yeah.
Pot pie
Well,
has a crust on top.
It does have a
think-
crust on
I don't
top.
think
No, it
does.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
True.
No, it doesn't.
True Chicago style pizza has a crust that is on top.
You're
No,
crazy. I don't know
it
where you
doesn't.
went.
Tearing us apart.
I don't believe it does, though, Kyle. I don't believe True does. It's like a big dough bowl, and then they put the meat on the bottom, and then they put cheese on that, and then they put the sauce on top of that. There's no like crust layer
There's no crust.
that's above the
Oh, my
bottom
word,
crust.
I want it.
It's
I
See,
want
there's a
it.
there's a crust layer right there. There is. That's the way that Chicago style
that's
pizza
not
is done.
crust.
Yes, they
That's
put-
cheese.
no,
cheese,
it's
you
not
weirdo.
cheese.
It's cheese,
It's
Kyle.
You know
not
how
cheese.
cheese kind of gets a little
It's
crusty when you
cheese.
bake it right?
I just want it.
I'm pretty sure. Look at the Google Chicago style pizza assembly,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I have to say though, I did go to what's the one that they always say to go? Gino's, I think it was, and
Giordano's?
or maybe that was it.
Giordano's.
Yeah,
That's
I wasn't too impressed by that.
yeah, that's where I've been, and it
But
was.
I
it
thought that was
so like
So I've
greasy
heard,
and
There's a
kinda
place.
runny.
There's a place in town called Diablo's or something like Diablo, not
Oh, yeah,
Diablo's, Diablo's,
Yeah,
and it's actually pretty good. I've had it.
Davlos.
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 That's what it is. Davlos.
because I've really want to go there sometime. I
it's-
haven't been able to.
It's really pretty good. But yeah, if you don't like Chicago style pizza, you're not. I mean, you wouldn't like it. But what I like about it is a lot of times they use like if you get like sausage or something, they use like the fresh meat. They put little chunks of fresh meat on there. And
Yeah,
it's just good.
I'm just laughing at the fact that I totally derailed us with the comment about pizza.
No, it's just good. Yeah, watch that video, Kyle, of that person making a Chicago style pizza,
This will take forever.
and then we'll
It's-
finally put this to rest.
It's an 8-minute, 44-second video.
It's a big pizza.
Yeah.
There he
Well, I'm
goes.
just gonna say
Well, he's putting the crust. He's putting the crust around a pan right now. We're gonna describe. We're not gonna let people at home
yeah,
watch
no,
it.
I know.
We're just gonna describe it.
He throws a bunch of stuff in there and cheese.
No, it's Oh, you're skipping ahead.
Well, yeah, because we
You-
know what
did
he's
you
doing
see,
there.
See, there's
There's
Kyle, move your giant drink. I can't
You
see
move
it.
your giant drink.
That's
Trevor.
a lot of cheese.
I'll move Trevor's drink.
There's cheese,
That's
right?
a lot of cheese.
Oh my gosh, that's so much cheese.
So he's got cheese there.
And then he puts a layer of
what
crust
is this?
on top.
A layer of crust on top.
Whoa. So
told
that's
you.
that must be the real deep dish
Wrong.
pizza.
Fake news.
Well, then they put the sauce on top of that.
Yes.
don't
Then they put they.
So it is like a big
It
calzone,
is
like
a-
someone said in the chat.
Like a big calzone.
I feel like they put more cheese or something though.
Like
Nope,
calzones are
just
like
sauce.
half, though.
You guys are making me hungry.
I'm sorry.
What did they put
Look
on
at all
next?
that dough they're wasting. So
Oh,
you
use
just
it.
roll that up into the next one.
I've
They don't-
never,
they don't
I've
just throw it away.
I've never had a Chicago style pizza that has the layer of crust on
Maybe
it.
I've just never paid attention.
And I've never been to Chicago, so maybe that's why.
I'm pretty sure Giordano's does actually do that though.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
it?
Giordano's has the crust on the top of it.
Yeah.
I didn't like Giordano's that much.
Yeah.
I've heard Illuminati's is the one to go to. Though.
Is that the one with Tom Hanks?
I don't know. That's just the one all the Chicago natives.
No, that was
apparently say.
Castaway.
Oh, I was thinking of Sully. That's a good movie. I watched that recently.
Oh,
What?
I haven't seen that.
Castaway?
Sully.
Sully.
I have
Yeah.
not seen that.
Which,
one.
if we did we think when we were casting our like fanfic cast for Uncharted movie, did we not mention Tom Hanks to play Sully from Uncharted? Because after, like, that would actually be a really good. I think he would be perfect for that role,
You speaking to True.
especially after seeing Sully. I was
He
like.
did it-
The gray hair and the way he kind of talks and he's a little gruff and stuff. I was like, he would actually be like a really good Sully. Like,
I need to see that movie then.
yeah,
I was gonna say he doesn't sound like he smoked enough cigars.
yeah, that's
What
true.
is that green sauce they're putting on the pizza?
Nathan, that's
Nathan,
red.
you're colorblind.
Son of a gun!
That's
It's a-
marinara.
It's a nice tomatillo sauce.
Do you think that you serve people green sauce all day, every day?
No, but that looks distinctly green to me. Actually, no, I do serve people green sauce because the pesto is green.
Oh,
So you've been told.
Yeah.
Pesto's actually kind of a purple color, Nathan.
Yeah.
Son of a gun!
No, it's not. It's green.
It's very green.
So what's everybody been happening up to?
What's everybody been happening?
That's
up
my new
to?
catchphrase. What's everybody been happening?
Happening up to.
Up to happening. What have you been doing, guys?
Um,
What have you been smoking?
Lots of stuff. You got
Mushrooms.
You got your
You don't smoke
You got your-
mushrooms.
you got your
You
green
Trevor, you would be such a bad druggie.
and you smoke your coke. You smoke
I
your
love the idea of
cocaines.
Trevor trying to like get in with some drug dealers, like an undercover cop. Be like, I don't know, guys, why don't we just go smoke some shrooms or something?
Yeah.
Stare at me like
What?
you some sort of idiot.
No, I meant inject some cocaine.
Yeah, why don't we just, boil some mushrooms and inject them with drug needles
Well,
into
shove-
our veins?
Shove some marijuana up her butt.
But we gotta
Actually, that might. I think that might actually work.
It'd probably kill you because they talk about people putting alcohol up their butts
Right,
and it
that's-
kills them because it metabolizes it.
Yeah.
or something real quick.
It won't necessarily kill you. It just has a very high chance.
It doesn't necessarily kill you. It'll get you drunk really fast.
Yeah,
And it
Well,
doesn't pass
yeah.
through the liver.
Yeah.
So
That's where the danger lies.
yeah.
Highway to the
Danger butt!
Oh, danger butt. All right.
Danger butt.
There we go.
So what's
No.
everybody been happening?
Yeah,
Up to.
what's everybody been happening up to? Kyle?
I consumed some media this week.
That's a very broad and generic statement.
I viewed the latest Wet Hot American Summer series.
You watched the whole thing?
It's only 8 episodes that are half hour, so it's a quick watch. If you like that kind of slapstick, really, really stupid, if you found the movie or the first series funny, you'll find this one funny too. They like changed out Bradley Cooper for Adam Scott, and explained it away as him getting a nose job.
Okay.
Because those two look so alike. But no, it was good. Other than that, been listening to some new tunes.
It's very
trying to think-
generic, broad
trying to think.
statement
Trying to
as
think.
well.
Let's see. Who,
Oh,
Kyle's listens to music, everyone.
No, I'm trying to think of.
That's neat, Kyle.
Yeah,
That's neat that you have musical interests.
I have musical. Okay.
I don't care. You could tell us who, but you seem to have forgotten.
I listened to the new Portugal the Man album from this year.
Oh.
Finally listened to Jay-Z. He's all right. New Kesha album is great.
Oh.
There's some honky tonk in it. Dolly Parton's even on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, you get rid of your manager and everything goes well for you.
Right.
Right.
Note to self. All right, Nathan,
Yeah.
what do you got? What do you have happening in the world of Nathan?
I never said I did anything interesting this
Well, I was
week. Why
just
are you
asking.
putting
Oh.
me on the spot?
I'll take. I did play that Dreadnought beta on PlayStation, and it's a thing.
I don't know what
It is a
Dreadnought-
thing. Even
It's
I
like
can agree with
giant, like imagine Star Wars, if you will, and
I
how there
imagine
were
Star
the
Wars a
giant
lot.
battle, or the
Grounds.
Is it the Star Destroyers? Is that what? Yeah. So imagine you're flying one of those in battle. It's a game that's kind of like that, but
We talking Victory, Imperial, or Super?
nerd. No, but it's. I mean, it's cool. It's kind of like playing, like your Call of Duty type of thing because you got a team that you're playing with, but it's much slower because you're a giant ship that flies really slow.
I wonder how much it like compares with like World of Tanks or whatever. Or-
It's probably similar,
yeah.
but
Except
Was it fun?
spaceships.
it was fun. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as engaging as I thought it would be. Some of the stuff doesn't look quite as polished, but again, it's a beta.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's, I mean, define beta anymore with some of these games because it may just be one of those free games that'll be out and they'll eventually say, hey, it's the real deal now, and just play it and may still be free. But
That's cool. I hadn't heard of that at all.
yeah, it just came out on PlayStation, I think the beginning of this month, so.
Why does Rob Schneider seem to always unite people in a weird way? Like, not everybody, but certain people really seem like Rob Schneider will say something and people get real excited and they share his quotes.
Because he says, you can do it!
I guess so. They're like, that's that you can do it guy. And yes, I agree.
Yes!
Vaccines do give our children Down syndrome. Anyways,
What?
Why are we talking
Nathan,
about Rob
what have
Schneider?
you been doing this week? I don't know. I randomly will see a person post a Rob Schneider quote like it's some sort of like impactful thing we should listen to.
Like he's Deepak Chopra or something?
Yes, something like that.
I probably mispronounced that name.
Chopra?
I think
Chopra?
it's Chopra.
Anyways, did you do anything fun? What have you been happening?
Yeah.
I've been happening up to work and that other YouTube channel I do.
Oh, so you just been
Don't
cheating on us.
speak of it.
You've been cheating a little on us, huh?
He's trying to promote
I
right
mean, we
now.
know you don't feel shame, so I'm not trying to shame you because that would be an unwarranted effort on my part. So, but I mean, I'm just pointing out that you're a big cheater.
I mean, that's just a fact.
Okay, good.
No shame whatsoever. Just,
Okay.
He's just trying to tell you that he thinks that your videos suck.
You're
I get that.
you're making who I'm saying that?
Yeah.
No,
that's what
I
he-
wasn't trying to say that. I watch every once in a while, and then I go, "Oh man, these movies are boring. I would never watch one." And then I go, "That's neat that people like old things." 'Cause,
You're
like
glad-
Trevor.
Trevor does like old things.
Sorry, I
It's
almost
not
forgot
polite to
for a
call
second.
them things, guys.
Yeah.
So sorry.
They're people too.
They're
No,
people and things.
I was talking about,
thanks for standing up to it for me. So there's a
talking
lot
about their trinkets that
but
they
it's
have,
just-
you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I do feel a little betrayed by you. That's all.
Okay.
But it's good. It's good that you have extracurricular activities.
It's a good
Okay.
kind of betrayal.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. Have you having some traction on that channel? Mm-hmm. Why don't you getting more people watching, or
Yeah.
you're growing faster than a tub?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're not
Yeah.
going faster than us,
Yeah.
then I'm okay with it. But once
Yeah.
you start getting bigger than how many subscribers?
15.
Okay, good,
Nice.
good. That's good. That's good. Low number. Keep it low. Keep your expectations low, because obviously this is the train that's gonna bring you to fame. Not your Moses movie reviews.
unless those bring us to fame.
Which I don't know how that would happen, but
I mean, Stranger Things.
that's a Netflix thing.
No, we're not reviewing Stranger Things.
That's too modern. Just go ahead and get everybody that isn't aware of your little side project. What's it called again?
Faith on Film.
Faith on Film. So, but
What's-
we all
what's
know
the name
that's
of your
impossible
studios?
because you
The name of our channel is Professionally Casual Studios.
Professionally Casual Studios. All right, cool. That's really neat. I'm really proud of you for spreading your wings and flying.
Thanks. I'm really proud of you for taking this betrayal so well.
I'm gonna spam the chat with your
Trevor
link.
Trevor, what are you doing? What'd you do this week? Did you do you need to clear your throat? Is this a big deal?
Did you get some potato salad in your sinus?
Yes.
I've been there.
I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky actually because the update came out.
Ooh.
I've been having fun with the game, but the new update, I don't know if it was this way previous to this. Well, okay, it wasn't. The new update introduced a lot of new glitches that have been kind of annoying.
Really?
But it's still very playable. It's
Nobody's
just like,
been really talking about glitches.
the question marks won't go away for me. Like, if I discover things, it will just stay a question mark, which is just annoying if I'm trying to explore stuff.
Trevor doesn't like unanswered questions.
And then my base keeps acting really weird. Like, I dug down this segment, which was really cool, because I was like,
Well, just turn it down and maybe turn the treble up a little bit.
What?
If your bass is acting
The
weird.
bass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sound
on, man. I
audio
got that
engineering joke.
But no, yeah, it's been a lot of fun though. Some of the new updates seem pretty cool. They've got like a little.
What did you do?
Did you just have a spasm?
He threw that can of Coke. Kuipers, can.
What?
I reached it. I put it behind me to throw it, and there was still enough liquid
okay.
that poured down my back and down my neck, and it was cold.
You jumped like a spider had just bit you. It's on the keyboard over
It's
there.
on the other screen. Hey, why don't you give me another one of those while you're standing there? Thank
Hey,
you.
while you're at it, can you grab me a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, so when they updated it, did they give it like a kind of a more realistic look? Like the less sci-fi? Like,
Hey,
Kuipers!
Kuipers
Kuipers just broke something.
knocked a whole bunch of crap over, man.
Where's Eric's pop?
Things are going off the rails.
Hey,
I would also like.
Yeah.
well,
go
I
ahead.
would also like to point out that Crazy Legs has redeemed some tub bucks for a dance Kuipers.
Did he actually redeem it? Oh, he did successfully redeem
oh wait,
it. Okay.
Kuipers, since that had been out of the fridge so long while you were cleaning up your mess, could you swap it out for a colder one? Thank you.
And then you need a dance.
And then it's gonna be dance time. Did he pick a genre? Okay, thank you, sir.
Crazy Legs, tell us a genre.
We need a genre.
Yeah, we need a genre.
a genre.
Genre.
And that's the thing.
Is yours going to be good enough?
Yeah, it'll
I
be
don't see
alright.
why not.
I mean, chord length.
My headphones are better. Teddy's triggered by
He picks honky tonk,
my Diet Coke.
Honky tonk.
but donkey donk.
The triggering.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, take my Diet Coke away. All right, let's see genres. I don't see honky tonk. Hold on, let me look. There's blues, classical, contemporary, disco, electronica, funk, holiday, horror, jazz, Latin, modern, musical, polka, pop, rock, silent film score, ska.
You always say silent film score with a question mark.
Sorry, it just surprises
What
me.
are silent films?
Unclassifiable.
Crazy Legs chooses disco.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go. All right, let me find something with high BPM. Are you ready? You're gonna need to come over to the middle because you're behind the TV.
You got a
there.
middle. Whoa.
Whoa! Now don't
Don't fall into the table.
All right, here we go. I feel like this is the same one we did before. You're getting a new one. There you go.
You got to do some. Yeah, there we go. There's the disco.
All right, I won't answer.
Now he paid good money for this, Kuipers, so give them a show. Not so loud.
So the people can hear it.
Get into your microphone. See? There you go. All right, break it down, Kuipers. Break it down.
He doesn't know how.
Just go beneath the camera and
All
then
right,
act
that was
like you
good.
know
That was good enough. He's out of breath, guys. We don't want to kill him.
something. Well done, well done. Well done.
That was very good. Very adequate dancing. Thanks for redeeming that and getting the party started, Crazy Legs. So yeah, I was saying, did they make it? Like I was saying, did they make it a little more realistic looking? Like the screenshots I saw, maybe it was just a planet that looked very realistic, but it seemed like it was a little
could be.
dirtier looking, a little more earthy looking. Like
I think there are some. I think they probably introduced some new plants that look a little more, less cartoony, I guess. I don't think all of them necessarily are. They did upgrade the graphics to where they look nicer. It
Okay.
looks good.
I'd like to fire it up and give it a.
I've been having a lot of fun. The only problem I have with that game is I feel like I've played a ton this week and gotten absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's about how No Man's Sky goes
So-
sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta kind of expect that you're not gonna really make a big
Yeah.
impact in what you're doing
Well,
when you
like
play it.
I've been. Well, I think what doesn't help too is I think maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure it erased a lot of my progress on like some of the base stuff,
Oh really?
and it's been acting really weird with all that. So I think I finally got it to where it's like not acting dumb. So
All right.
I did find a really cool planet. Actually, I've been uploading a bunch of screenshots. Maybe I'll share some of those sometime this
Cool.
week.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been. Let's see. I've been playing a couple games this week. I'd like to talk about briefly. One is Slime Rancher, which was free on Xbox One for people that have
Yes.
Xbox Live Gold, or what a Gold Live Gold.
I played it this afternoon.
Or you can buy. I think it's on PC for $20, which I inadvertently ended up buying that on my PC because my kids were so obsessed with it on the Xbox. I never got a chance to play it. So
Stupid kids.
yeah, stop playing with my toys. But I mean, of course, it runs so much more smoothly, a higher frame
60
rate.
frames.
No screen tearing when you turn on your VSync. It just looks real nice. No, but it's
It does seem like it's got a little bit of
it's just
jitters
yeah,
on the
it's-
Xbox for
yeah,
sure.
it's not as smooth. But man, that game is fun. It's just like a farming thing in a lot of ways. It's like a farming sim. And you know, probably my game of the year last year was Stardew Valley. So I'm really kind of drawn to this, and I haven't got a chance to play with a lot, but it's that whole kind of Minecraftian thing where it's like you don't know when mixing certain things what will happen. It's not necessarily that you're crafting, but like you could feed a slime a certain fruit and it could change its appearance. Or there's these things called plorts. No, I'm not like I'm not having mush mouth. It's Plort.
Plorts.
And when you feed them food, they like poop out these plorts. And then sometimes,
so basically they're poop.
sometimes another slime, like a different breed of slime, will eat this other breed's plort. And when they do,
They turn
they
into
turn
other
into
ones.
other slimes that can, and like if you mix them wrong, like, you can turn into like bad slimes that'll
Yeah.
kill you. And then you got to like upgrade your farm, and you can build gardens so you can grow crops to feed the slime. And when I first saw it, I was just kind of like, this looks or whatever. I mean, it's for kids or something, but it's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is fun. I was playing for about an hour and a half tonight, and I don't know. It took a while for it to kind of sink in what exactly I was doing, because it kind of doesn't hold your hand as much as you would think that games like this would.
Well, not really, because Minecraft never held your hand or anything.
Right, but I mean, like it falls into that category as opposed to like a lot of simulators. They'll give you like tons of stuff that you're like, there's no way I'll ever remember this.
Yeah.
Hi,
Well,
Nathan.
it's the
Okay.
Minecraft, the PC version, was very much that way.
Yeah.
Because they
Right.
didn't even tell you the recipes for anything.
None of the recipe. Yeah, you
had to
just dropped.
figure 'em all out.
I remember the first time I played Minecraft, like one of the early versions of it, and I remember spawning like on an island and having no clue what was going on,
What
and
do I
I
do?
just and like all of a sudden it got dark and creepers were there and I was just getting like destroyed and I died and I woke up. You spawn again and I'm just like I don't know what this game is. I was so confused by it, and I didn't look online about it at all. I just kind of tried it. The other game I've been playing last couple nights because it just came out Tuesday was Sonic Mania, which, holy cow, I never thought I'd see a good Sonic game again ever, and it happened. They had a fan of Sonic, a big fan of it, like that was actually creating like his own Sonic games. They like hired him to help develop this, and it's an homage to the Genesis Sonic games with some really cool twists on like some of the boss battles and some of the I was playing on early. This isn't really much of a spoiler because I think it was like the second world or the third world, and I got to a boss battle with Eggman, and all of a sudden it just turned into a game of Puyo Puyo Tetris, or Puyo Puyo. I guess it's not actually Tetris, but it's like and it was I had to beat him at Puyo Puyo, and it was awesome. It was just an awesome surprise. So the game really kind of does these crazy interesting things, and it just seems like a perfect game for the Switch too.
That's what I didn't know it was coming out for Switch, and then I saw that I was like, I'm buying that.
Yeah, it's only $20, and it's like a love letter to that game. Like, I mean, you were talking a little bit earlier before the show, Trevor, that you said that they
I'm pretty
intentionally
sure,
based the levels are based off of is it Sonic 2 or is it?
I think it's 2.
Yeah, because it looks like Sonic 2.
I'm pretty sure at least the several levels I've played, they start exactly the same, but they very quickly turn into like entirely different levels. To where it's just like I don't know, because it was really cool when I jumped in. I was just like, oh, this is cool. It's like it looks exactly the same, and then I didn't assume it was like the same game, but then it goes weird, and it's just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely. I guess I didn't remember those levels that well to know that it was the same, but because it was still so different. Like most of the stuff, the way the gameplay was really different. So maybe it does kind of morph into it. But anyways, those are cool games, fun games. We should probably get into some news or something.
Oh yeah,
I would say. I think
sounds about right.
I think okay.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
Hooray, hoorah! This first story comes from Fortune.com. It says video games may be a part of the 2024 Olympics.
Yeah, the 2024 Olympics in Paris is considering adding the basically esports as a competition, which is pretty forward thinking. I think there's some people that are not very happy that this is even being talked about here. It sounds like some of it is the fact that, I mean, like last week you had the international Dota 2 championships and some other things that have gotten more and more attention the more that people are watching games.
Hey, and Steam announced a game. Are we getting to that? Sorry, I don't want to jump
No,
in. Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Did you guys see that Steam announced a new game? Or not Steam, but Valve.
Oh, what was it?
Portal 3.
No. Half-Life 3.
4.
No. 3. No.
Half-Life
It
4.
was some dumb
Half-Life
esports
2
thing.
Redemption.
No, it was a Dota card game.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, I did hear about that.
It was really funny. There's a video of it going around when they announced it, and everybody freaks out in the audience at the Dota tournament. And then, like, once they see it's a card game, they're all just kind of confused by, like, wait
This
a
is
second.
so dumb.
Yeah, this isn't what we wanted. Anyways, go ahead.
But yeah, so
Esports.
it sounds like they're not really clear on it. I guess last year at the end of the games in Brazil, is it China or Japan that the next ones are in? They kind of threw in some video game characters in their video announcing it or whatnot, and so this is a little further than that. And they're saying we have to look at it because we can't just say it's not us, it's not about Olympics. They said the youth, yes, they are interested in esports
Yes,
and
the
this
youth.
kind of thing. Well, who knows where he's from? To be fair,
I just, the one thing I really, I've seen, I don't know if there was another article that also talked about this where Japan shows Pac-Man and Mario when they were teasing the 2020 games, and I'm just like, that is to me that doesn't say this is an indication that we might have video games. Like it's just like that's something they're really well known for. That's like synonymous with their culture. So
Right.
like
right?
I think people are like maybe stretching it a little bit there by thinking, oh, they're ushering it in by showing video games at the when they were teasing. I was like, I think that's a stretch, but
Yeah, and I think you're right, but I think that the reason that people are grabbing onto it is saying, hey, there's opportunity here potentially. It sounds like the Olympics president has said we're not yet 100% clear whether esports is really sport with regards to physical activity and what it needs to be considered sport. They said we do not see an organization or a structure that will give us confidence or guarantee that is in the area the Olympics rules and value of sports are respected and in place, and that the implementation of these rules are monitored and secured. So it sounds like that could be the biggest hurdle, is that there's no like, every sport has some federation that's supposed to watch over that as far as Olympic sport goes. So that could be a big hindrance, and it sounds like they're still trying to debate whether there's any physical activity going on.
your fingers are moving.
Yeah,
and
you
hands.
push the buttons.
Yeah,
and
those
the
dudes
joysticks.
sweat.
You can tell by all my clickety clacking whenever I stream.
Yeah.
Click, click, click.
There's a lot of emotion. It is interesting too because it's like, all right, if they're playing something like League or Dota or something like that, is there requirements like every PC has to meet these specifications? Do they like?
Yeah.
No steroids.
I'm sure there would be, yeah.
I mean, no steroids. Yeah, your PC cannot be on steroids. Do they supply their PCs? Does the Olympics supply the
I would
computers?
think the Olympics would have to.
It's just interesting because I mean, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like an Olympic volleyballs and basketballs and
Yeah.
and
I mean, like soccer. Soccer is FIFA, so FIFA is a huge part of making sure that everything is regulated and whatnot.
But I
so.
can't think of another sport in the Olympics that has, I mean, for lack of a better term, a machine that is directly correlated with it. That
There is with all of the sports.
like what?
I don't.
sport?
I mean, I don't know what
What
they're
other sport?
called, but wait. What do you mean a machine? Are you talking
like
like
a video
computer?
game is a hardware. It's like a thing. that
okay,
they- and I
okay,
can't. I
okay,
mean, I
okay.
know that they have like a javelin.
I thought
and, like,
I thought you were talking about like the organization.
No,
over
no.
Okay.
I'm talking about like I mean, a race car driver or something like that would be something, but that's not in the Olympics. They don't do that.
I suppose
so.
the closest thing you could almost maybe get to off the top of my head is the ski and shoot thing. I can't remember what that's called.
Skeet.
You could
Skeet,
you
yeah.
could say
A gun.
bicycling.
Because a gun is technically a machine. It's an
Yeah.
old machine.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
plus the launcher too is kind of machine-ish.
That's a machine.
Yeah. So I guess maybe that's it. But it would be interesting to see how. I don't know. I'd watch some of that though, just to see.
Yeah.
Like maybe when America played, so I could watch them get beat by Korea. That'd be cool.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things that I think that the Olympics has to kind of think about some of that stuff too, because their reputation has just continued to get tarnished every year because of going into places that are not adequately set up to facilitate the Olympics in general. I think that, especially here, there's not as much excitement around Olympics as there was years ago.
Because we're
So-
just like, yeah, we already won that.
Yeah,
We're done.
probably.
We're
Been
the
there,
best.
done that.
I'm the best.
We're moving on.
Yeah, there's nothing to watch because we're gonna win, or we're not gonna win. So I'm not gonna watch that because it's stupid.
So either way, we're not going to watch it.
yeah, exactly.
Very good, Kyle. Very good.
Glad I could help clear that up for you.
I am glad to.
Next story comes from sci-fi.com. That's a TV channel. Says, if I could settle my mouse down, sometimes I get kind of excited. Why Dave Bautista, a.k.a. Drax, only read his scenes in Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah, he hasn't read the full script. He only read the pages that he was in, because he didn't want to spoil the movie for himself.
Oh, that's funny.
The more I hear about this guy, the more I like him.
Yeah,
He seems like a cool guy.
He tweeted that I choose not to read it. God's honest truth. I want to sit there with my bucket of popcorn and bag of M&Ms and be surprised.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that would make this better is if he then followed that up by saying, "I will be there in Drax costume with my bucket of popcorn
Ooh, not
and my
worth it.
bag of M&Ms
No.
and laugh in the way that he laughs."
You must be so embarrassed.
Yeah.
I would go. That would be amazing if they did a Riff Tracks version of the movie with him, and just like Mystery Science Theater, have him sitting in the front and he points at things and just commentary through the whole thing. That would be hilarious.
So it would be a Rift Drax then?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe we didn't think of that. Good job, Kuipers.
Kuipers.
I can believe we didn't.
You get a point for that one. I don't know what the point goes to
You
or
also
what
get
it's
500 demerits.
for. Yes. Yeah, it's like a proud shame that I have for you right now.
It's a very shameful pride. It's also the name of my new album.
Yeah. So that's I think the movie May 4th of next year is
May the 4th
when that comes
be
out.
Avengers. With
May
you.
the 4th be Avengers,
I heard,
which definitely has some better publicity so far than other movies.
I heard though with that Tim Holland was actually only allowed to read his scripts for the movie because like he actually had a bad reputation with like spoiling stuff for Spider-Man: Homecoming. So
Yeah.
like they would only let him read his stuff. Like so it's not by choice; it's more by force.
I saw the video of him burning his script or something like that because he forgot to turn it in.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he seems like he's real excitable.
He's just a kid.
Well, no, I mean he's like what, 21. So he's just having the greatest young adult time of his life. So he loves doing what he's doing because I heard an interview with him and it was just like he
loves it, really? I couldn't imagine
No, I'm
getting
just
paid
saying,
to
like, the
pretend
way
to be a superhero.
I'm
and,
saying
like,
the way that like some people would handle that, like he sounded like if one of us in this room had gotten cast for something and being that excited, like the excitement that we would have doing
he's
that.
not-
Whereas
Boy,
like,
I can't imagine any of us being Spider-Man.
well,
I'm the-
yeah,
I-
I wouldn't fit in the suit.
You don't think I look like Peter Parker?
Oh yeah, you look like Peter Parker, but just like a different iteration. Kyle just got really scared as an
No,
animal
I just
entered
didn't-
the room.
It just popped out of nowhere.
He's still a puppy.
Hi, puppy.
He's still a puppy.
It just startled me seeing something move in front of the.
It did kind of sneak out of nowhere.
Something that wasn't Kuiper's dancing.
Well, for a moment, I thought I saw something, and then I was like, "Oh, maybe I didn't." And then I saw something again, and it was a puppy.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
puppy.
puppy!
Oh, you
Don't
wanted to see me.
don't pull cords out.
Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy.
Don't pull cords out, puppy.
He wants to pull the cords out. He needs his belly scratched.
Do it.
Go on. I'm
All
just
right.
scratching a belly.
Well, I think we were done with Drax.
Oh, well,
Oh, there's cords.
he likes the cords.
Wow,
He's excited.
he's
He's
like, I got friends.
So, anyways, let's go on to another story.
Jeremy says her name is Luna.
Yeah, it's Luna.
Luna.
It's a girl, but we like to think it's a boy.
Yeah, that way we can maintain our image of men.
Men
In a tub.
in a tub, including all our animals. Oh, he loves Kyle the most. He loves Kyle so much. He loves cans.
Chaos.
Chaos is happening here. This next story comes from Urban Outfitters. Shop now. Comes from theplaylist.net. And it says, Rumor: an early cut of Justice League was unwatchable.
Yeah, things are not sounding. Oh man, she's just more excited running around now. This is crazy. Yeah, it's so we talked about it a few weeks ago how Henry Cavill's mustache is going to cost a bunch of money to superimpose out or whatnot.
Superimpose.
Yeah, it sounds like things are just getting worse. They're still shooting stuff. I think.
Your
Uh-oh.
owner has come to collect you.
The owner has come to collect you.
Nathan, would you want to deliver?
Yeah, you want to go deliver?
Working on it.
I see a treat for you, doggy.
I stand up with the situation.
Take your headphones off first.
We'll put her on the ground, Trevor.
By step.
I mean, Nathan.
There. Now stand. There, we're gonna walk you through this. It's gonna be okay,
It's gonna
man.
be okay.
You're gonna
Man, you got it.
Just get up.
You calmed her down, kind of.
Good, Luna. There she goes. Bye, Luna.
Bye.
Bye, Luna.
That's the studio pup.
Bye, studio puppy. Have a good evening. So, anyways, yes, this like cut of it was unwatchable, or like
I don't know
they're just-
because it doesn't state what necessarily said that it was. It was from a site called Batman on Film. Said that these reshoots, which are still taking place, are not standard pickup additional photography. Why apparently an early cut of the film was deemed unwatchable, thus substantial changes of the film were ordered. So it sounds like this could take and it is going to be taking a huge shift in things from what Zack Snyder originally had.
Huh.
Because that's part of the reason that the reshoots are costing in the area of $25 million.
Jeez. It's like making a whole new movie.
Yeah, I mean, and with as big of a tentpole as this is supposed to be, it makes sense that they would be spending a lot of money to fix it.
Well, Glue Fabri in the chat says that all DC movies are poopy caca except for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was fantastic. I enjoyed Batman vs Superman.
I really like Batman vs Superman. I mean, I love Wonder Woman, but I mean,
yeah,
I still haven't seen Wonder Woman, but I saw it's out.
I had
at the
fun.
End of
I had fun watching Batman v Superman. It was not a good movie. That is the distinction I will make.
I don't know. I don't understand how people don't think it was good. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it really just the Martha thing?
I think that's a big.
What else is bad about the movie? Is it the convoluted storyline?
It is very convoluted. Yes.
Okay.
Is it the Joker-esque Lex Luthor?
I loved his Lex Luthor, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know people didn't like it, but I really liked his portrayal of Lex. But
After I saw that movie, I was in shock that it got such low reviews because I liked how it wasn't boring. I mean, it wasn't like all about the fighting and stuff. It was this interesting movie about the exploration of what would we do if these superheroes came.
Blue Fabri says they're just so serious and fix the dialogue and the stone cold faces, and I get that. I think the DC movies don't allow themselves, like, at least a lot of times they've tried to. I think they were trying to kind of mimic the Nolan Batmans, and so they try to keep that kind of stoic thing without the humor, where the Avenger movies maybe have made like this template for superhero movies where people are just like, oh, it should be funny and there should be really bad jokes that I laugh at.
The Joss Whedon effect.
Yeah, and so I get the. I mean, I understand some of the criticisms of Batman versus Superman. I do, and I mean, I know part of it's I'm a sucker for Batman, so maybe that's why.
Yeah,
but there's some early stuff like that beginning of the movie is just really strong. I think,
I love the opening.
Yeah, I feel like that's really good. But towards the end, it maybe is a little heavy-handed and convoluted.
For one, the friggin' Doomsday thing was completely bizarre.
The way they introduced him.
Yeah, the way they introduced him, like Lex's plan seemed dependent on all of his plans involving Batman failing. It wasn't like a backup plan. It was like, oh yeah, I know this isn't gonna work, so I'm just gonna do something else too.
I guess that makes a little sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I liked it. I like the fact that it's very different from the tone of the Marvel movies, because why not? Like, let them be different. Let it have. I mean, I kind of like the fact that there's a little more of a grit to it that that makes it a little more grounded in a realistic type of setting.
Being its own thing is fine. I just happen to think that its own thing wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think if you're talking about the story, I would agree with you on certain points that it was a little messed up. I think that
And I also thought that its attempts to be deep were very shallow.
Yeah.
They were very shallow attempts to be deep.
Yeah, where, like, and that's the thing is, like, I feel like not Nolan, but Snyder can do that. Like, because I feel like he drew a lot from his experience with the Watchmen film, and I think he pulled that off in there, because it was very, like, serious, and I feel like most of the time that came across pretty well, but maybe that was the source
that just
material.
came from the comic.
Yeah, I think it was probably the source material.
But I wonder also if some of it is the fact that he may not necessarily be as good with taking the idea of the entire universe and sculpting it over multiple movies. And that may be part of the reason that there's been kind of a, where are we going with some of this stuff? Because they hadn't had anybody before Batman vs. Superman and before the Suicide Squad and whatnot that was, okay, I'm going to be in charge of this. We're going to make sure that we...
That's a bad movie. I will give that. I will, like...
That is one of the few movies I have genuinely not enjoyed.
Yeah, it was just...
I can pretty much enjoy almost any movie. Not that movie. That movie is terrible.
It was really bad.
I enjoyed some parts, but yeah, there was so much...
There was so little to like about that.
Yeah, there was so much opportunity to be awesome, too.
Yeah.
That it was really disappointing.
You guys should check out Batman Assault on Arkham, because it's like the good Suicide Squad movie.
Is that the animated one?
That's the animated one.
Okay. There were a couple other things in here that they're saying, the other big concern is that potentially having two different visions of Justice League clashing with each other is a big risk that's being taken with this. Because this is supposed to come out is it November that this one's supposed to come out?
I don't remember.
I can't remember when it's...
I also don't remember.
But I know that Ben Affleck has said that this is a really nice time to work in DC. They're hitting their stride. They're getting it right. It's starting to feel like it's really working. He also said something.
But I want to quit.
Well, no, he's. I think he also said something that's caused some concern too. Is that he said it's an interesting product of two directors, both with kind of unique visions, both with really strong takes. I've never had that experience before making a movie. I have to say, I really love working with Zach, and I really love the stuff we've done with Joss. So, I mean, there were a lot of people that were picking that apart, saying how that sounds like you're not really happy with this at all by saying that, and maybe he isn't, or maybe he means exactly that.
What? He just said it was interesting to work with two different directors on the same project.
Maybe that's all that it means.
It could be in the tone. It could be in a. It's interesting to work with two directors.
Yeah. But I mean, that's probably people that are reading that online and going, oh, red flag.
He's being sarcastic.
So who knows? Because I think that he still is invested in this. I think he just didn't know how to make his movie work the way that he wanted to, and in a way that the studio was okay with too. So that's why he stepped out of that director role. But
we'll all see. I mean, I think I haven't seen Wonder Woman. I've heard so many good things. It's got incredible reviews on.
I'm in that boat with you.
But I saw that it's going to be available on iTunes, like digital release, like this month already. And I looked it up and I was like, it came out in June.
Jeez.
It's already available for release,
fast.
and then it's going to be on DVD in September. And I was just like, movies come out so fast now. It's like no wonder there's no need to go to the movie theater anymore. It's just like,
and it's still made tons of money.
Yeah, it did. So I'm excited. I'll pick that up for sure because I really want to watch that. Yeah. But I'm just saying it's encouraging in that aspect that maybe they're kind of figuring it out, and potentially this movie is going to be better.
Yeah.
So hopefully. So let's move on to another story, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Another story from the internet where we discover news.
Another.
Uh-huh.
Certainly not an other.
Not another. Another. It's two words. TheVerge.com is reporting that Apple is reportedly investing $1 billion in original video content.
Yeah, they are wanting to spend some money and get into creating television.
Oh boy.
They've said that the investment. This was from Wall Street Journal, I guess, that had reported this originally. They said that they could be making as many as 10 new shows with that amount of money, which just further it's almost getting to the point that it's just maddening. Like everybody and their mom has something that they are creating original content on, and there's so much to choose from that it's crazy. I don't know. I guess they've already been producing original content with the reality show Planet of the Apps, and it sounds like the Carpool Karaoke is part of their stuff too. But
that's coming out. That's not out.
Oh,
yet,
is that? I guess I was thinking that was James Corden, but
yeah, it's based on that. It's going to be him,
okay.
but it's going to be like its own
show.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if there's nothing in here that really says exactly how they're planning on doing. I mean, I'm guessing that it'll be something that would be available on all Apple products.
Yeah.
The same way that like Apple Music is.
No, I mean the only thing that's intriguing about this to me is that if they're, I mean, $1 billion one is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you should just be like, well, obviously they can just buy talent, but in some ways they can, with that much money, you can kind of force some pretty cool stuff potentially because
some good writers.
Hire good writers, be able to take the time and make stuff. Yeah, maybe good licenses or maybe
or
good original content.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Who knows what will come out of this? I mean, Carpool Karaoke, if that's like the pinnacle of what they're putting out, I'm not that interested.
But I mean, with the amount of money that they are investing in it, it's got to be more than that. They said in here that HBO spent about $2 billion on content last year, so we're talking half of what HBO spent on their original content. Amazon spent about $1 billion in 2013, the year that they leapt into the or year after they leapt into original programming. So, and I mean, I don't know if Amazon has. Have any of you guys watched any of this stuff on Amazon?
I watched the first episode of, I can't remember the name of the show. It's the one where it's the alternative history where Germany World War
Man
II.
in Tower.
Man in the High Tower?
that one.
Man. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about like Transparent.
I've heard good things about
that one with Bryan Cranston in it. Was supposed to be pretty decent. I can't think of the name of that.
And then they've produced several movies that have done well, but I don't know. I mean, it feels like I haven't heard as many people that I know watching this stuff on Amazon, and I don't know if maybe it's just
their movies have been doing a lot.
Yeah,
too. Like, what was the one with
Manchester by the Sea?
Manchester by the Sea. The Big Sick is an Amazon movie.
Oh, that is.
Yeah,
that's right.
So they've been.
I think, like, me personally, I don't ever think of, what's on Amazon for streaming. I don't
because I use my Apple TV and they don't have an app on there yet, so that's why I don't.
That too.
But that's supposed to be later this year, so.
But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, they're talking. Obviously, they're not at the level that Netflix is. Netflix is expected to spend more than $6 billion this year, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of money that they're...
Speaking of Netflix, tomorrow is
Defenders.
Defenders.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
And he just can't hide it.
No.
He's about to lose control.
Yeah,
I think he likes it.
I'm excited.
Oh, boy. Next
We're gonna get
story.
the band together.
CNN.com. We got here some exciting news. Cheetos to open restaurant with celebrity chef.
Well, let's pump the brakes
Ramsay.
here.
I mean, can I guess who the
pump
chef
my
is?
brakes.
I didn't read this article. Let me guess.
Yes, guess.
It's gotta be. Let me think. Everybody be quiet. No hints. It's gotta be. I'm really digging into my recessive famous celebrity shows. This is a stretch here. Guy Fieri.
Nope.
Dang it. Okay.
No.
Is it Emeril Lagasse?
No. It's Joey's World Tour.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just kidding.
You-
It's Ann Burrell. I'm not sure.
Who dat?
I'm not sure.
Ann Burrell.
It's
There's-
not a celebrity.
Yeah, if I don't know who it is, it's not. Oh, it's this chick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen her.
I've
Who's
seen her
that?
on stuff.
I don't know.
She's on the network. of
If
food.
you don't know who she is, she's a crazy hair blonde lady.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
electrical
okay.
socket did she stick
I
her
think
hand
she-
into to get her hair like that?
She saw Guy Fieri and
I
was
was
like,
just-
I know how to get famous.
I was just gonna say that's
crazy blonde hair.
That's the Guy Fieri hair
effect.
for a lady.
It's the Guy Fieri effect.
It's
Yeah,
girl
say like the
theory.
female.
It's Girl Fieri.
Yes, it is.
I'm here all night.
It's Gal Fieri. So, anyways, she seems like the type to open a Cheetos restaurant.
So this
no
this
offense.
actually it's closed. It was like a pop up.
Oh.
So it was open for a couple days in New York City in August 15th to the 17th.
Why weren't we
but-
there?
I don't know. Like the article didn't come out until it was almost. I guess it came out before, but I didn't see it floating around until this week.
Okay.
But I mean, they had an all Cheetos menu that featured dishes that ranged from $8 to $22. Like this, which I believe is the flaming hot and white cheddar mac and Cheetos.
That looks
really
delicious.
It
good.
looks fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want that.
It looks like heartburn.
I want it inside
stop
my
making
body.
me hungry.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make that.
Yeah.
So, I guess it was
You
called.
should totally post it Instagram, and it's gonna look so stupid.
It'll look
It'll look like
horrible.
Kraft mac and cheese with crushed
Terrible.
up Cheetos on it in a badly lit room.
How dare you? I'll put Velveeta.
There you go.
Oh yes, yes, Velveeta and Cheetos.
Vel Cheetos.
The
Yeah.
classiest.
Yes.
Oh,
When you eat it, you gotta put your pinky out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You can taste the processing in this
yeah,
not
it's
cheese.
really good.
This cheese alternative.
Real chewy.
This random pop process matter.
This cheese spelt with a Z instead of an S is delicious.
But yeah, I mean it's interesting that they did this. They called it the spotted cheetah, which honestly I think that if they were to pop up those all over the place, they would probably. I mean, if it was like a city by city, it pops up for a couple days here or there. I think that it would do well.
I don't like the name. The spotted.
The spotted.
cheetah.
Well, it's
Oh,
because
sounds
that's
like a
what it was
strip
called.
club.
I mean it
does
does,
sound like a strip club.
but it's also because of Chester, the cheetah.
Right,
The
but
molester.
aren't all cheetahs spotted? This
He
is
was
not
acquitted.
That would be like calling you the human with a nose.
Yeah, but it's trying to add a little bit of high class.
That'd
I
be
mean,
like
there's
calling any living thing with the nose.
there were dishes that ranged in price from
Animal.
$8 to $22. So I mean, there's
The
some
bearded
classy-
Kyle.
I bet.
Yeah,
I
the
could,
bearded Kyle.
I bet I could find an animal that doesn't have a nose.
Yeah, I know. I mean, how about a mammal? Let's stick to mammals.
yeah,
Oh, well, you probably can't find a man.
I mean, a mammal without a nose.
they got
Okay,
snouts
okay.
or something.
I will make it mammal.
People are just now discovering that Nathan is not the one that is in the TV.
Wait a second.
Midnight Angel. Wait, there was someone else who was usually set
Yeah,
in the
it's
corner.
Nathan over there.
Yeah,
Nathan's right there.
Nathan's right here. He was in
Hello.
the TV.
Jeremy's gone, so we did a little switcheroo.
Kuipers is sitting there.
Actually, I'm not sure if she's talking about that because earlier they were talking about like sending login to the corner. So that may
Oh, well,
Like
way
for
to,
something she said, I guess.
be like
Way to
for,
chime in.
for forgetting me.
Well
Like
done, community manager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for setting me up for that.
I can't believe I didn't think of this, but aquatic animals do not have noses.
Dolphins
They
don't
got
have
they
noses.
kind of got snouts.
Well, okay, ones that breathe water.
All right. We were.
Like
I was
sharks.
wrong. Sorry. 24-7 pressrelease.com.
Wow.
That's a great website where I go to get my news. It says Kentuckians for coal to protest solar eclipse
Wait.
on
this
August 20th.
this article, I'm just gonna
boy.
say this article is so. There's nothing that really states why in this article. It just states that it is happening because Kentuckians for coal want to get their coal. They said that Kentuckians for Coal stand against the eclipse and those who worship it. They are scheduled to protest this on Monday at this.
What?
Nathan, is this a real story?
This is a real story,
Okay.
but I'm laughing at how ridiculous it is.
It is so ridiculous. I also wasn't sure if it was a real story because it says at one point in here that Kentuckians for Coal is grateful for the support of our esteemed President Donald J. Trump and the great Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell.
Well,
why would that make it?
I don't know because
unbelievable?
they use the word esteemed. It just doesn't seem like it fits.
Well, of course they would
What?
say that.
That word.
they're essentially
That word does not describe the president of the
It
United
does
States.
if you're a
It
coal
does
worker.
if you're a fan.
Yeah, these guys are all about it.
their protest is founded on people are relying on solar power rather than coal. And
so they're-
see eclipse. You can't always rely on the sun.
Can't
For
rely
like-
on it
now
for
and
2
then.
minutes every
Yeah,
120 years.
yeah.
You'll
Now
have to
what?
go back on those backup batteries.
Yeah, suck it, Elon Musk.
Everyone's Tesla is going to just stop for those 2 minutes.
The world's
Oh,
gonna
no.
end.
Kyle, read some of the signs.
Oh yeah,
that
the
they have.
signs. They got a lot of slogans here.
love these.
Let's get ready for these. Should I do it in a try
man.
Kentuckan accent? I don't know if
You
I
can try. I don't know if you'll succeed.
Oh my gosh.
The first one is a mine is a terrible thing to waste.
That's good. That's
All right.
That was creative.
All right, how about this one? Climate change is a hoax.
that one?
I like the fifth one.
That one's
to the
really
bottom.
Kentuckians for coal. That's the slogan. Kentuckians for coal.
Clole.
You can count on coal 24/7. You can't always depend on the sun.
That's true.
It's not like the sun behaves in entirely predictable patterns.
How about this one? Still think solar makes sense?
I love that. That's
Do
so,
ya?
That's so dumb. It's like people purposely trying to hold people back, like to the Stone Age. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, Trevor. Coal never quits. You can
Except for when it's burnt up.
Yeah.
no, Kuipers. Coal never quits.
Just like the sun sometimes quit at nighttime when it burn
It
out.
quits at night. It's just like I'm tired. It goes to bed.
I'm bad. My bad. I'm being too logical here.
See,
wait
coal
a
you can
second.
burn at night.
Yeah.
Third from the bottom.
Well,
We're getting there.
We're
Look
getting
at
there,
that.
Trevor. The
Jeez,
next.
settle down, Trevor. Stop skipping ahead.
Are we gonna read all of them?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm reading
fine.
all of
Sorry,
them,
sorry.
Trevor.
I didn't know we were reading all of
He's
them.
already got through like a half of them.
You can depend on coal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How about this one? The solar industry is modernizing us out of jobs.
Yeah.
It's such a dumb.
You ready for this one? Blame Obama.
I love that one. That's so. so
Coal is good.
So accurate is what you're gonna say.
yeah. Coal is good enough for my forefathers. It's good enough for me.
So we're muskets.
Give me that old time religion. Give me that
old time religion, coal.
I wonder if any of these
coal
people
time
use
religion.
Give me that coal time
time
religion. This is a bluegrass roots protest. This much time and money spent for 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
What?
Because there's a lot of people spending money, Trevor.
They're buying these glasses.
All these glasses
'Cause-
cost like $700.
Because the place where they're protesting is going to be one of the epicenters of the eclipse, so people are coming from across the country to see it there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said.
What?
I think that one's supposed to be a continuation of the one above. So
Oh.
this much time and money spent for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's what she said.
Exactly. Thank you, Nathan.
Why
Thank
is that a sign?
Hey,
they
hey,
stand-
Storage Jordan.
Because they
welcome
saw
to
The
chat.
Office once and they're like, darn it, this is funny.
They stand next to each other, Trevor. It works.
Michael Scott's our hero.
How about this one? Pray for rain.
What? Because the clouds will cover up that sun.
If
It's not
cloudy,
dependable.
You won't be able to see the sun anyway.
It
so
ain't
it's just
dependable.
stupid. This one. What's next? Global warming?
Maybe.
What is this?
Coal power?
I shouldn't have done that. I
Yeah, stop.
apologize.
Bad, Nathan.
Clean coal.
That's
Clean coal.
That might be my favorite because they're comparing to solar,
The solar
most
pollutes.
clean of the ways of gathering energy.
Yeah, the thing that is going to happen no matter what we do, the sun's going to come up and shine. But yeah, this is clean coal.
It's clean coal.
Typers, show everybody how the sun comes up.
Just look at my lungs. You'll see how clean this coal is.
It's so clean. You can't always count on the sun. I think that was already there, but it's the same thing. And then, of course, the last one is, hey, the sun just came out.
Oh,
Stop it, son.
Son.
The last one was boycott the eclipse.
Boycott.
Just boycott it.
Well,
Do they realize how funny they're being, or are they just entirely unaware?
I have no idea.
Hey, if you do want some more information, there is a phone number here.
no, there is not.
There is.
Oh man.
There is a phone number here.
Well, that only means one thing.
That's part of the reason I put this one as high in the category.
Oh, good. I didn't even realize there was a number. This just got better than I expected.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I wonder if we can
Dial it up.
I wonder if we can call these people and find out something.
What time is it in Kentucky?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I think it's like
Probably not in Kentucky.
11:30.
Let's see. It is 11:21 p.m.
Do you hear it?
Thank you for calling Kentuckians for Coal. If this is about the eclipse protest, please send an email inquiry to KentuckyCoalPower@gmail.com. That is one word, KentuckyCoalPower@gmail.com. It is the quickest way for us to send you a response. Otherwise, please feel free to leave us a message. Thank you and goodbye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Gotta leave
you may
a
hang up
message.
or press 1 for more options.
Hi, y'all. I'd like to just call and say congratulations on your slogans. I'm excited to protest the eclipse, and I gotta say these slogans are the best. My personal favorite is Kentuckians for Coal. I think it's creative and unique, and I think it's going to get people excited. I just read all your slogans. They're so good. Especially that one with the funny "that's what she said" joke, because that's all like sex and stuff. I just got to say, it's real great to see some real coal miners out there doing the Lord's work with the sun. Clean coal for life. Thank you. And God bless. Well, at least we left them a nice message of encouragement. They weren't there. They didn't pick up. Well,
You should have sent them an email.
that's true.
Get that email out.
So some who's gonna watch it? I mean, we're pretty close to the
Yeah, I'm
center
gonna-
of it,
I'm
aren't
gonna
we?
go.
Like,
It's in Lincoln.
I mean, in
If you go to
Lincoln,
Lincoln,
Bill
it is-
Nye's gonna be
yeah.
there.
In Lincoln?
Yeah, no, he's going to the actual center, which is like in Kearney or something like that,
Is it Carney or Alliance?
or Alliance, maybe. Yeah.
It's supposed to be central in Lincoln as well.
Yeah, it's
Well,
100% in Lincoln. There's probably in even.
Well, then
more
why
in
would
Lincoln.
Bill Nye not go to Lincoln?
I don't
Is he
know.
dumb? Are you
Maybe
calling
it's-
Bill Nye dumb?
Avoid the
It's at-
traffic.
It's at different.
Yeah, there's
times.
traffic there.
Maybe he can't make it at that time or something. I don't know.
It wasn't, this thing that only happens every 800 years.
Well, it happens
I realize
at different times at different locations on the globe.
Yeah, the next one's in like 2024 or something, isn't it?
What? That's
The
not,
next eclipse. Like,
That's not what I'm talking about though, because
throughout the day you're saying.
it shifts around.
Yeah,
though,
but
so-
in Lincoln or in that area, in Nebraska, it's gonna like get pitch black out, and they said
Yeah.
like
Right.
the bats are gonna come out, the nocturnal animals are gonna wake up and like
Yeah.
be confused for 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
What the
That's
heck?
what she said.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm hoping to make it down there because
You're gonna go watch it.
I might.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going down there.
cool. That's so
Cool.
cool.
This is gonna be cool.
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 Before we get
Cool.
Cool.
What?
before we
Cool.
get into this next
Cool.
article, can I just ask one thing though?
What?
Trevor, did you just do my job?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I deprived you.
Trevor, come on.
What did you do,
Of,
Trevor?
I get a pop.
Oh, you got your own.
Someone slap his hand.
I didn't want to ask for one.
This story comes from straightstimes.com. This can't be good. Crime is a crime. German court finds man guilty for attempting to con ISIS.
Yeah. This
You have broken the law.
I don't understand this at all. This 39-year-old hairdresser from Damascus is going to prison for 2 years for trying to get ISIS operatives to transfer him up to 180,000 euros. The judge ruled that the man used the false pretense that he would carry out attacks. The money was never transferred to the man. The court rejected the prosecution's argument that the man was guilty of the more serious crime of planning... the court rejected the prosecution's argument that the man was guilty of the more serious crime of planning to carry out attacks on behalf of the militant organization. Both sides are appealing it. I don't, why? If he's not actually doing anything, why would you... I don't understand.
I imagine there's got to be some sort of backdoor kind of thing going on. He's going to have like a line of people giving him high fives as he goes to jail.
Right.
Like, yeah! I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's almost embarrassing. You go to jail for 2 years because you tried to get them to give you money and you didn't even succeed. They were like, oh, this stupid man's trying to get money from me. We'll show you. You're going to end up in jail because you committed a crime against us.
You conned ISIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to imagine this like an opening to Back to the Future where he steals all their bomb parts.
Yeah. And swaps them out with pinball
Swaps them
machines.
out with pinball machines.
I told him I built him a bomb. I can't even remember the rest of it. Yeah.
Well, at least you know crime doesn't pay.
It doesn't.
Next story comes from NZAHT.
Antarctic Historic Trust.
.org.
Nzat.
.org. Antarctic Heritage Trust conservators found a 100-year-old fruitcake among the artifacts from Cape Adare. Adare?
Adair. I think it's Adair.
Adair.
Yeah, like
so,
Fred Adair.
Yeah, this is
the
a
other side.
this is a fruitcake from the other side.
I
That
must have cried 1,000 times
To tell you I'm sorry for everything.
no one ate this cake.
So what's up
No,
with the
so
old
this cake was they found remains of an iron tin, a tin-plated iron alloy tin, and inside, still wrapped in paper, was this 100-year-old fruit cake that they said, although the tin was in poor condition, the cake itself
They
looked
found
like...
Gary Busey?
I guess. They said, they said that it looked
not
and
that old.
smelt almost edible. But I don't know that you can say that because most people would probably agree that fruitcakes are not something that anybody
Why does
really
everybody
wants
hate
to...
fruitcake? I don't know that I've
never
had
had
a
one.
fruitcake.
The idea of
I-
it kind of sounds scary.
I enjoy fruitcake, although I acknowledge it's probably bad for me.
But isn't it just cake with fruit in it? What's wrong with fruitcake? Like, I don't get it.
Me
I don't
neither.
know. It's just traditionally the gift that you don't want.
I mean,
I don't get that. I want fruitcake.
I like banana bread. Is that like a
Oh,
fruit
banana
cake?
bread, yeah.
That's
I
fruit
guess that would be
in
a
like a
fruit cake.
cakey consistency.
I guess.
I don't know.
It's probably
What-
some story. That
What's
kind
the
of
overlap
perpetuated it.
between bread and cake?
That's true. When does bread
yeast
become
is the
cake?
difference. Yeast. It's because
So
cake, they rise, but they don't, like, you don't have to let them raise like bread or pizza dough.
So unleavened bread would be cake.
Technically, I guess, yeah. That was the manna that fell from heaven in the Bible. It was just chocolate cake.
Ah,
Chocolate cake.
Why do you think the Israelites got so
Falling
strong?
from
Yeah.
the sky. Chocolate
Cake.
cake.
Gonna eat it all night long.
Are you stepping away from the microphone whenever you breathe?
This
Yes.
Chocolate cake. Falling down from the sky tonight, chocolate cake.
It's so good to be an Israelite. Thank you. So,
Thank you to this story of this fruitcake that just made that possible.
I don't know how, but it did. Yeah, so fruitcake. That's weird. It's old fruitcake. Somebody should eat it. Somebody should do it. Nathan, go eat this fruitcake.
I don't think they'll let me.
Nathan, if they would let you, would you try it?
Oh, this is a good plot for the third, National Treasure movie. Nathan breaks in.
Nathan finds Nicolas Cage right outside a casino in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We gotta go, Nick.
Because
there's fruitcake.
And I gotta eat it to see if it's good.
Okay. I gotta pull like an Ed Harris from the second movie and threaten his family's reputation. It's like, I bet your granddad was like a Confederate or something. No, we already did that one. I bet he was a Tory.
I bet he smelled like farts.
Yeah. A Tory who smelled like farts.
Farts are funny.
Now come, let's find this fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat that 100-year-old fruitcake.
It's gonna happen, man.
Fox17online.com says...
Like this is West Michigan?
Sure. I'd take your word for it.
That's where Fox
it says
17
West
is.
Michigan.
Yeah.
West Michigan.
West Michigan.
Says South Carolina police ask residents not to shoot Bigfoot. Please, we're pleading with you. Do you see Bigfoot? Keep your guns in town,
the
Bill.
police department in
don't take your guns to town.
Don't take your guns to town.
Bill. Leave your guns at home.
This police
Fred.
department in South Carolina posted on its Facebook page, if you see Bigfoot, please do not shoot at him/her, as you'll most likely be...
We're not here to judge gender
Right.
on Bigfoot. That's not what we're going to do here today.
But they continued, as you'll most likely be wounding a fun-loving and well-intentioned person sweating in a gorilla costume. Because I guess there have been some sightings of a large bipedal animal covered in hair. There have been several of them. In fact, there is a video here we're going to view.
But there's ads. Go ahead.
That is from 2015 of one resident saying that they caught Bigfoot on camera.
Did they really?
Yeah, the police remain skeptical.
So they're just pretty much saying, hey, don't murder a person because you're overzealous in thinking that you're capturing Bigfoot.
Too much to drink.
Yeah, they posted a picture or the article of this from earlier of this video here.
Oh my god! No, Ziggy, no!
You can see him kind of in the corner.
Oh yeah.
It runs exactly like a human. How could you not think that was a human?
It's Bigfoot. The dog is freaking out. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Ziggy. He's scared away.
He's scared away, Ziggy. He's scared away, Ziggy.
Yeah. And he just turns his back on this thing, like.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything.
But in the post that the police department had put there, they did say after watching this video, Facebook followers and friends, I think we can say with some confidence that proof of Bigfoot still eludes us. If you see Bigfoot, please do not shoot at him or her, as you'll most likely be wounding the fun-loving and well-intentioned person sweating in a gorilla costume.
Thank you, Ziggy. He scared it away.
He scared it away. You tiny little dog. That Bigfoot was so scared of you.
It was like in the middle of a park.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why Bigfoot likes to get his swing on.
He likes watching the kids.
Yeah.
Creeper.
So what's the next story?
That's it.
That's it.
That is it.
Thanks for that transition, Nate.
You're welcome.
That's all, folks.
No
intelligence found.
Does he know he's dumb?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Wouldn't want to embarrass yourself in front of your fellow perverts.
You don't deserve the air you breathe, buddy.
Here's this week's nomination for the hardest 404ing on the internet.
Okay. Next, the winner of last week's 404 Club was injectables with a whopping 60%. Or injecticals.
Yeah,
sorry,
injecticals.
not injectables. Injecticals.
That was the guy in McDonald's who
buck naked.
Buck naked.
Can we also point out, though, how the one about the Emoji Movie got about the same percentage as the movie is rated
That's true. That's true.
Sick burn.
Sick burn.
For our audio listeners, that's 0%.
0%, yes. So if you would like to participate in this poll, you can do so. Well, how it works is we'll throw out a few nominations, and you will give them a name for one live.
Yes.
Your live viewers, you'll give a name for this story or this 404 inductee. And then we'll put up a Twitter poll, and it'll last a whole week, and you go and you vote on that poll for a winner. So the first, that's the Bigfoot story. The first one is a man, a man. This comes from WDRB, Cincinnati. I don't know if it's Cincinnati. A man is accused of committing sex act in Louisville Park, blames groundhog.
Yes, Louisville Metro Police say a man who was caught committing a sex act and exposing himself
I have
in
a question,
an area.
Kyle.
Yes.
Should we try the video? I didn't preview it.
I didn't. I'm guessing
Sometimes
that
they could be gold. I mean, maybe they,
Let's try it.
I don't know.
Just roll that footage.
Let's
We're
see
gonna
this
roll the
sexy
dice.
groundhog.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping we see they hold that.
This man who's accused of committing a sex act in a Louisville park blames a groundhog. Police say 53-year-old Robert McCoy was arrested after someone reported a man engaging in a sex act by himself in the bushes yesterday at Lannon Memorial Park. That's near the McAlpin Locks and Dam. The arrest report shows a woman says he exposed himself to her in the park. McCoy told police he was urinating when his pants fell down. He says he was surprised by a groundhog, which caused him to expose himself. He's charged with sexual abuse.
Oh, well, that's far
So
less
he says that he
exciting.
dropped his pants because the groundhog scared him.
That was far less climactic than I was expecting.
That's just
But
a really
really
bad excuse.
the important
The
question
groundhog
here.
made me do it. That's his voice.
The
groundhog made me do it.
The real question is, did he see his shadow?
That's what I mean. It depends on.
Depends
on the size of the hog, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah. The sad part is
Groundhog made me do it.
it's really sad to see Hulk Hogan.
Let himself go.
He's really let himself go.
Yeah.
And then he let his pants go.
Brother. Groundhog made me do it, brother. Purgatory Phil. Or Pervitoni Phil. That's one name we got from Crazy Legs.
It's like Groundhog Day.
So yeah, get us.
Pawtuxie.
I mean,
Puxtawny.
Robert. I would maybe there's Groundhog's Day. Maybe there's like an edging joke in here. I don't know.
Jolliver says Groundhog Sex Act number 236.
Yes.
What?
I don't get it.
It's like a reference to like an act.
Yeah, it's like the 236th act
in the Karma Sutra.
In the book of sex.
It's the Groundhog Sutra.
And Nathan's gonna try and check that.
Oh, don't fact check that, Nathan. That's Nathan. All right. Well, they're getting some other public groundhog.
All right, well,
public groundhogging.
That turned up nothing useful.
Surprised hog in a Sexville.
Pound Dog Day.
Pound Dog Day.
Pound Dog Day.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to explain it.
No,
Chris.
we get it, Crazy.
Trevor, you don't have a choice now.
No, I know. I already put it in.
Okay. I love how he just calls it out himself. Winner. He knew.
Oh, Pound Hog Day. That's pretty good. All right, the next nomination comes from Washington. The Washingtonian. Washingtonian.com. It says, a DC guy planned 6 dates in a single night, and all the women found out. Serves him right. Like, oh my gosh, what a pig.
Yeah, it's generally taboo for a guy to schedule 2 dates in one night. At some point, he looks at his phone awkwardly, takes a call, makes up an excuse, and leaves. Even worse, if the first girl somehow finds out about her date's second plan, she'll be beyond peeved. It's just about the principle of the matter. One night, one date, one girl. But there was this guy named Justin who threw all dating principles out the window. He planned not one, not two, but 6 dates in a single night at the Truxton Inn in D.C.
Judging by this picture, he killed 2 of them.
Or he took 2 of them home.
Oh, okay.
No, neither of those is accurate.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's 4 in the picture. I was just surmising.
Yeah, Justin warned his first date about meeting up with friends at 6:15, but when the time came, it was his second date who showed up. This first date found out his lie and pulled aside the woman when Justin left to take a call to let her know what was going on. Then she began a now viral thread of tweets live updating the night. She said, "I show up and he sucks, but I figure I'll stay because my friends are working at the bar." So 45 minutes in, his next date shows up because he double books himself and he decides he's going to friend zone me to get out of the situation. By the time the third girl showed up, the one who Justin was on the phone with, she took matters into her own hands. All 3 left to get drinks together at a bar across the street. Let's see, it says, the 2 girls and I have now gotten both bartenders and the bouncer in on this and are taking this guy for all he's worth over here.
I already like Jolliver's first one, Mormon Tinder.
There's so many dates in here.
So basically, they wind up getting the first 4 of them to come hang out, and the 4th girl's mom and aunt are also also befriend them. And then the 5th girl is just pieces out and like, I don't want anything to do with this. You're just.
So did they all like wait around for him to come back or something, and then surprise him like, "Hey, surprise, we're all in on it," or he just knew?
Oh no, they just abandoned him.
Oh, okay.
And he moved on to the next date.
Oh, okay.
And then they would come and hijack his date.
Oh, every time.
It says
okay.
that they went back and he was with number 6. He finally realized he wasn't winning and just walked out. Number 6 and her mom and aunt are now our best friends.
Yeah, that's where the mom and aunt came in.
How to alienate people, dating edition.
You don't have to be lonely at MormonTinder.com.
Mormonsonly.com. This is a interesting story. I will say that. That's the guy was brave, I guess. To try this.
Yeah.
He was very.
That was very bold.
Bold of him, yes.
There's a difference between bravery and stupidity.
6-date gate.
6-date gate. That's not a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure it can oust Mormon Tinder.
I think I like Mormon Tinder.
Yeah, I think that's the winner there. I agree with you all tonight.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time! You got mail.
You can email us at iwannagetit@minutotub.com.
That's right. You're all too quiet. You didn't send us any emails. So, what you can send us emails that just send it to an email. It's like you go to your Gmail or your Hotmail or your AOL and you type in Tubcast at minuteatub.com. So that was very instant. Let's all say it together now. Tubcast at minuteatub.com. See, it's very easy to do.
Feels like a call and response.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's all spell it now. TUBCAST at MENATUB.com.
Guys, we were doing really good for a little bit, and then it just fell apart.
How do you spell tub?
And I think we got lost on the at symbol.
Oh, yeah. So
I got to thinking, well, what else would you call that? That's not an ampersand, that's an and.
Crazy Legs is drunk with his power and all the tub bucks he has that he just redeemed another Kuiper dance.
Redeemed another Kuiper dance.
We'll do it at the end. We'll send it all away with it. Make sure you give us another Christmas Carol. Oh no! Just wait. We'll get to it. So you can send us emails, or you can send us something on Twitter or whatever. Did you have anything you wanted to ask them to send us?
Well, I thought about doing that, and then I didn't think of anything.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you have a would you rather, or if you have a fun story that you'd like us to share with everybody and talk about, or if you have some questions, or you need some personal advice, if you got
yourself into a bad dating situation, and
we can help you get out of that. Really.
Yeah, you want some help?
Do you want me to call someone for you? I'll call somebody. Give me a phone number. I'll call and talk to somebody. I'll do that. If you want to email me that,
we can prank call people.
We'll do anything. Just send us an email. We're real desperate for your emails,
guys. I just realized something.
What?
We had something else that was redeemed 2 weeks ago that I think was redeemed late. Did we just not clear it?
I don't know.
Trevor, did you get shut up a couple weeks ago?
I think I got shut up in the chat, kind of, because I kept doing weird dabbing things. I think they shut me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually shut up?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think that was
I just hadn't cleared it. Okay.
I think that was when we weren't live.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, all right, Kuipers, you ready for your dancing?
Oh yeah.
Well, we're just gonna say goodbye to everybody now.
Goodbye to everybody now.
We're gonna send you off with
a jolly old Christmas.
Well, actually, hold on real quick. Got to do something quick. I almost forgot. Oh man, we don't want to forget this.
Oh yeah.
We want to thank our Patreon peeps. These are people that make this possible. Thank you so much for our co-producers. Those are people that donate $10 or higher on patreon.com/minuteinaTub. You could become a patron too. You will get lots of cool things like pictures. You'll get Viaria early, which is our vlog on youtube.com/minuteinaTub.
Lunchcast.
You'll get the Lunchcast every Monday, which is a fun little 45-minute podcast of us eating lunch and just talking. You can also, you can get your name in this beautiful Patreon coral color, and we'll talk about you. Thank you.
We are also going to be posting some of our discussions from our meetings.
Yes, they're top secret meetings that we've been having on Wednesday nights. We had our first one last Wednesday, and we recorded it. It's 3 hours long. That's 6, so 3 hours long.
It's like Gilligan's Island.
Yeah,
it's a 3-hour tour.
And we're going to post that soon, and you'll be able to listen to us debate and talk about this new project. So if you want to know more details about what we're going to do on Wednesday nights,
if you're really upset and turn down or whatever crazy,
you can get this for $5 a month donation, and we'll be posting at least another 2, 3, maybe 4 of those, depending on how long it takes us to get this all put together.
Yeah.
So, anyways, like I said, and if you aren't aware of it, we usually stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. We are off for Wednesdays for a few weeks as we plan a new show for Wednesday night. But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. We're gonna leave you with Kuiper's Dance that Crazy Legs has redeemed. Are we forgetting anything else before we say goodbye?
I don't think so.
All right, we'll see you all next Thursday. Stay tuned. Please go to Patreon and get all your up-to-the-date information about our new show. And we love y'all, and have a good night, Kuipers. I really want you to put the passion and emotion into this song, okay? Don't forget what it means. Night, everybody.
Good night.
I feel like we should dim the lights a little for this.
Oh, but it's so much fun.